Ma'am, it was so many gunshots. It was like an out of body experience. Ma'am, I don't know what happened. It was so many gunshots, man. Fuck, the walls closing in on me. Back in elementary, my mom and pops failed me. Grew up alone, got adopted by some family. Younger years in juvie, I ain't have a place to rest until neighborhood crib got tatted on my chest. Lil' Tim, can you feel me? King Von put me on my ass, it didn't last. Should've been the first to blast. R.I.P. Lul Pab, no longer witness sees deceits. I think they firing, heard them shooting from the street. Died in the backseat, it's OTF after me. Lord set me free, it should've been me in the cemetery. Shed so many tears. Lord, I suffered through the years and shed so many tears. I suffered through the years and shed so many tears. All right, man. So some unfortunate news that we're getting out of Hollywood, California with Quando Rondo. Apparently, his friend Lul Pab passed away from a shooting where Quando was allegedly the target, according to the news and the police in Hollywood, California. At first, there were reports saying that Quando was shot. They were saying that it happened in Atlanta, and they were saying Savannah, but this was actually in Hollywood. And we all know that LA has become probably one of the most dangerous places if you are a rapper, especially a rapper from out of town, especially if you are a rapper from out of town that is a gangster rapper that is also affiliated with gang banging, right? So he fits all those descriptions. And we just know that there's a lot of people that really want his head. Like, if we being honest, like a lot of people in Chicago, the fans were trying to point out OTF. I ain't with all that because I don't know what actually happened, as far as there's no clues to even point in that direction. But let's just hear what the news had to say about it, because it sounds like it was a hail of bullets, and it sounds like an organized hit. This was not an argument at the gas station and we started banging it out. This was actually some real raw shit going on. So let's listen.
Wild scene here as investigators say the apparent target of this deadly gunfire, a rapper from the Atlanta area. They say a pretty well-known rapper, too, in this area, along with a second person in his black Cadillac Escalade. May have been a relative, may have been a member of his entourage. We don't know, but it's that second person, not the rapper, but the second person who was hit by gunfire, dies from the gunfire. Let's get right into it. Mikey will give you a look. The gas station here, this is right across the street from the busy Beverly Center on La Cienega. See all that broken glass there? That's where the Escalade is parked. They're getting gas when all of a sudden the windows are blown out by gunfire. They're under attack by bullets flying all over the place. To the left, Mike, you'll give you a look. See all those white evidence markers on the ground? Each one of those is by a shell casing. Gives you an idea how many rounds are fired. Police say in that alleyway, the white vehicle pulls up. 3 men get out, and they start firing at will, blasting away, targeting that black SUV, the rapper, and his second person inside. Up top, Sky Fox, a better look at this area so you can imagine the chaos here. It's right across the street, catty corner from the busy Beverly Center, about 5.
That's crazy, man. I seen like 15 shell casing papers right there. So they let them have it. They said 3 masked men jumped out, not just one, 3 of them, and all of them started shooting. So that's crazy. Now, this is the news actually had Quando Rondo's reaction, because what happened was, after the gunshots happened, Quando, it seems like, because his friend was driving, it seems like Quando put his friend in the back seat, and he's not from California, so he probably didn't know where he was going. He ended up being a block away from a police station, and the police are pulling his friend out of the car, and I think Quando has realized that his friend didn't make it. Here is the footage.
The streets and this chaotic scene, the ending of a shooting that started in Beverly Grove. Sheriff's deputies pulling out a man who had been shot in an SUV. This man, a passenger in that car, frantic at the sight. It all started at this mobile gas.
Bro, that broke my heart, bro. Nobody deserves to go through that, man. Nobody deserves to go through that. And I know there's people online saying, oh, well, he should have been out the streets. He shouldn't be affiliated. Listen, man, I don't make excuse for nobody, but even people in that situation, you never know what they had to go through, why they did what they did. But he didn't deserve for his friend to die like that. Especially just now, he's going to carry on a lot of guilt, because he probably knows that was probably intended for him. You're the rapper, you're the money. And that's what happens when you the rapper and the money. It's all unfortunate, man. Rest in peace to Lul Pab, for one. Condolences to his family. And this is just footage
over there by the sheriff's station, also by the West Hollywood.
This is footage of people. They were trying to call him a snitch. See, this is what's wrong with the fans and the online people. People just always just seem like they want some kind of narrative to create. This man has just witnessed his homeboy get shot. We don't hear nothing. We don't know what he's saying. We just see a man talking to the police, but all of a sudden he's fully cooperated. We don't know. And if he did, hell, I don't give a fuck. That's good for his friend. Get some justice for your friend. There's nothing for him to even snitch on. If 3 men jump out with masks on shooting at you and they let out over 15 shots, you're not getting in. I don't have no clues for you.
They pull over there because the wounds to the man who was hit inside the Escalade too severe. He's bleeding. They pull over. 911 is called. Paramedics rush in. They take the injured man who's hit by gunfire to the ER. He does not make it, does not survive. So that area now in West Hollywood also very busy, as you can imagine.
And this is Memo 600 weak ass gonna put up "Where is y'all pipe?" Now, one, you having a gun in that situation is not gonna save you. If 3 niggas hop out and had a drop on you and they start shooting at you, you don't have time to get your gun, or even if your gun's on your hip. You are trying to survive. You're ducking and dodging bullets. And Memo, this is the same reason why you got kicked out of OTF, because you just don't know when to keep your mouth shut. You just always have something to say, man. So this is exactly why you got kicked out. And now you're a struggling rapper again. So I don't know, man. I just think it's 2 things. Like, I don't think it's fair for the fans to be pointing out OTF, for one, because we don't know what happened. Quando is a man of many beefs. He has beefs in his hometown. You're gang affiliated, and you're actually in California. Mind you, I'm not putting this on anybody. I'm just saying Pop Smoke was killed by some Hoovers. We never know. We never know. California is a dangerous place, especially LA. If you're a rapper, you see they killing people broad daylight in Hollywood right here, man. This is crazy. It's very unfortunate. I think that Quando, you gotta just lay low. I pray for your mental health, because just a day before this, his friend Fendi got killed in Savannah, his hometown of Savannah, Georgia, one of his other friends. So imagine losing 2 of your partners in 48 hours, and one of them you actually were a part of that. Like, you seen that, and you feel probably like there's guilt on your hands, there's blood on your hands. So he's seen enough. I don't want him to. I just think he needs to check on his mental health. I mean, just 2 weeks ago he was saying that he was fighting for his own life in the hospital. We never got disclosed what type of information, like what he was going through, but he got people stealing from him. He can't do no shows. They slid to the show and shot up the show. They canceling. His income ain't what it probably used to be. He just going through it, man. And I think it's a situation where it's kind of like, damn, he was the one put in a bad position. It wasn't like he went and hit Von. Von came and hit him. And that's not to say that this is about that situation. I'm just saying, I'm just wishing good healing energy and good positive energy, and just hopefully something positive can happen in this man's life. 23 years old, man. Losing people at this rate. We got to do better, people. We really do, man. Hey, man, tell me what y'all think. Who y'all think did this? What do y'all think is best for Quando? Should he take a break, get his mind together? What y'all think about Memo saying, "Where's y'all pipe?" like he's Superman or some shit? Y'all let me know. Hey, man, y'all been real stingy with the subscriptions, man. Come on, man. Let's hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Get me in the algorithm. And hey, I got my live going on tomorrow. Top 5 at 5. Top 5 subjects. I appreciate everybody that was on my live. And let's get out of here, baby. Oh.
Our Daddy channel. Subscribe for Daddy channel.